awesome. My first visit here in Kenya has been fantastic. In fact, my first visit to this part of Africa. Yesterday, I was in the Diana's event in Uganda. My first trip over there, and we flew in late last night. Got a few hours of sleep, but I'm so buzzed. Whenever I meet members like you across the world, the energies that you give me, then I'm able to take from here and share across. So I congratulate you, Muruguri, BJ, and the whole team here for a fantastic event that you put together here today. Give yourselves a big hand. I remember starting, I know that we've asked this question before. How many of you have been here for the first time, invited as a visitor? You know, I was invited 14 years ago. I was living in Bangalore. I had moved back from the US. I'm just trying to figure out whether, I moved back from the US, and I was setting up for my US company, I was setting up their India-based operations in call center, IT, and that type of work. And I got a call from a friend of mine in Malaysia saying, hey, Mac, you need to go see this BNI thing. It's come to Mumbai. And I said, hey, his name is Yap. Yap, what is this about? He said, it's Business Network International. You need to go. And immediately, my mind closed. I thought, some Malaysian guy setting up some MLM in Mumbai, I'm not going to go. I didn't go. I didn't go for almost 6 months. But thank God he was persistent. He said, Mac, he'd give me a nudge once in a while. He said, Mac, you need to go take a look at it. I said, Yap, I don't need to. I'm setting up this captive center for my US operations. But thank God I went. When he came to Mumbai, I went and saw it. And there, and it was not a meeting like this. It was not a CEO breakfast. It was a regular chapter meeting. And there were 36 members in that chapter. And they were in operation about 18 months. They had done 3.6 crores of Indian rupees of business. But more importantly, there were two things that impressed me in that meeting that started my journey in BNI. I saw a coffee and tea vending machine supplier pass a referral to an IT networking guy. And something like in my mind triggered, because I am in robotics, I'm a technology geek. I've lived my life in the US in technology. I said, hey, a coffee and tea machine guy, tea vending machine can give a referral in IT? This is something different. And how was he able to do it? Because the place that he was supplying the vending machines, he knew were building out another floor. And all he had to ask the facility manager, hey, who's doing your IT networking? Can I recommend somebody? All he did was open doors. Do you guys believe in luck? Yeah? Absolutely. Huh? Somebody says that when I land in Bangalore, when my driver comes and picks me up in my Mercedes, and people say, hey, look at that guy, Mac, he's lucky. But nobody saw me when I had no money when I went to US. Nobody. I had literally only half semester's fee, and I went with a lot of faith. I had no backup plan. No backup, no family backup, no money. But then I worked multiple jobs, Pizza Hut, driver, all kinds of dirty jobs in sense of cleaning bathrooms. But today, when people look at you, they'll say, hey, he's lucky. When you're running such a large corporation, they say, hey, you're lucky. But behind that comes a lot of work. So that's why when somebody comes and say, hey, you're lucky, I say, yes, thank you. Let me show you how to be lucky. There's this meeting. On Friday mornings, we meet. Let me introduce you how to become lucky, right? So what is luck? Luck is the L stands for location, being at the right time at the right place. Most of us are spending the wrong, too busy being in the wrong place. You guys have invested and you are in the right time at the right place because the network that you will be building here today will help you. So part of the luck is the L. Second, U stands for understanding your business. Understanding your business. Please don't get into business if you don't understand the game, or become more and more expert at your own game. Okay, if you're an auditor, invest in yourself to understand how to be an expert in your business. Then C is the connections. Connections is when you have a team. It's like playing football. Hey, I know the game. I'm an expert. I'm an expert at kicking the ball. But if I don't have connections, the ball is not going to come to me. That's how you are. You may be the best person who is in your business, in events, for example. But if you don't have connections, you're not going to get deals. So that's where BNI comes in and helps you a lot. The network for small and medium scale entrepreneurs, this is one of the things. And finally, the knowledge. The knowledge is when you are able to you need to know what to do when you get the ball, right? When you get the ball, do you kick it into the goal or are you supposed to pass it to somebody else? So when you get a referral, you need to know exactly what is your next agenda in that. Within the 24 to 48 hours, you need to follow up on that referral. Do you have a fixed process? Who's going to call? Yeah? So that's what you please have a process for. So that's how you become lucky. Having L stands for location. U is for understanding your business. C is for connections. You need to build the connections within BNI and outside of BNI too. And K is the knowledge to know what to do once you get that. All right, so this is what's happened when you become lucky. This guy is an artist, is an example. 4 or 5 years ago, he joined one of my chapters in Bangalore. At that point, he couldn't even speak English. He was an individual artist. But being part of BNI gave him a lot of self-confidence. In fact, he didn't have money even to join BNI. Some of his friends helped him. Every week when he comes to the meeting, as he stands, slowly his presentation skills improve. He was talking among his friends. And soon today, now he employs more than 21 artists. He does all kinds of work in addition to just drawings. He's doing fountains and he collaborates with artists all across the world. His income went from about $12,000 a year to $300,000 plus a year. This is what I'm talking about, BNI changing lives, creating miracles. Your business can go 100 times more or 50 times more. Maybe it is just 5 times more if you're able to leverage BNI and understand what happens in the luck part. We talked a lot about scaling the business, and I'm going to quickly go over this because it ties into what my previous speaker spoke about. One is, in order to scale your business, first you need to have a predictable system. You need to work in the business. You need to get your hands dirty first before you can start scaling your business. So you have to have a system if you need to then go ask for financing and scale. So in terms of scaling your business, sometimes people say, look, I have a fantastic product. How many of you know somebody who's got a fantastic product, but it's not yet known outside the world, or a service, right? So they may have a fantastic product, but they may not be able to scale it. Many of you know people who build their business on their own personality. If they are there in the business grows. If they're not there, the business fails. So these are not the ideal ways of scaling and then leaving behind a legacy. In order for us to create a long-lasting business, you have to create your business into a system. That's when you're able to attract investors to come into the business. And you'll have to have a step-by-step process for your business. But most importantly, no matter if you have a system or not, you need to have a proper driver for your business. How many of you agree BNI is a system? It's a proven system around the world, right? So how many of you know that certain chapters work more better than the other chapters? Or certain countries, because it all depends on the driver. So remember that though you scale your business, you need to have a proper driver to it. And I want to again thank Dr. Ivan Meisner for founding BNI, and also our current CEO, Graham Weimiller, has scaled BNI from when he joined 5 years ago more than 8 times. And now we have got another group of investors who have come into BNI, and we are now in the next phase of expansion of BNI in ability to open up more countries and other places. So with that, this is where we are in terms of 263,000 members. We are 72,000 members in APAC. Middle East and Africa is where I want to invest a lot of more time in, because we have 6,800 members in this marketplace, and I believe that we can really grow this. And my vision is in the next 10 years is to get to 1 million members globally. Okay, it might have taken us 35 years to get to 250,000, but in the next 10 years, we are going to be scaling that rapidly. So congratulations to yourself. Give yourselves a big hand, and let's have an awesome journey ahead. Thank you very much. Thank you.